Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Tuesday, April 11th, 2017. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. The big Japanese electronics company Toshiba is warning that its survival is at risk. They've delayed their financial results. The company said in a statement, there are material events and conditions that raise substantial doubt about the company's ability to continue as a going concern. The electronics construction giant reported a loss of $4.8 billion for April to December of last year. Those results have not been approved by the firm's auditors. The latest financial results have already been delayed twice and raised the possibility that the company could be delisted from the Tokyo Stock Exchange. They're expected to hold a news conference later today. An accounting scandal in 2015 led to the resignation of several board members. They had been found to have inflated the previous 7 years' profits by $1.2 billion, and they've also been troubled by their acquisition of the U.S. nuclear unit of Westinghouse, which was put into Chapter 11 bankruptcy earlier this year. AmTrust has put its troubled syndicate 2526 into runoff after it was unable to contend with adverse reserve development on legacy business and bring the syndicate back to profitability. The insurer is listed on the NASDAQ exchange. It decided to cease underwriting at the former A.J. Dore syndicate after it became apparent that any business plan produced for 2017 would be loss-making. AmTrust acquired the syndicate and staff of 25, 26, and 2012 for about $9.9 million, with the deal representing its entree into the Lloyd's market. Insurance and reinsurance losses due to the estimated claims totals from Tropical Cyclone Debbie in Australia have now hit about 660 million Australian dollars, or $500 million US. Claims coming in from Queensland and New South Wales are a little bit over 41,000 claims as of this morning. The expectation is that this figure will rise further. It's expected that the total is easily going to reach $1 billion Australian dollars or higher. Wells Fargo Bank in the U.S. is taking back another $75 million from two top executives, including the former CEO John Stump, blaming them for playing central roles in the bank's fake account fiasco last year. The actions announced yesterday were the result of a 6-month-long investigation by the independent directors of the bank into the culture that led to the creation of as many as 2 million fake accounts and the firing of over 5,000 employees. The Wells Fargo board last Friday took an additional $28 million from John Stump because the longtime CEO was, quote, too slow to investigate or to critically challenge the bank's sales tactics. It also clawed back $47 million from Carrie Tolstead, the former head of Wells's community banks. She and other bank leaders were, quote, unwilling to change the sales model or recognize it as the root cause of the problem. Stump had previously been called the best banker in America. A huge fire apparently started intentionally, reduced the Grande-Synthe migrant camp near the French city of Dunkirk to a heap of ashes. At least 10 people were injured in the blaze. 1,500 people lived at the camp. They're now completely homeless. It's been reduced to a pile of ashes. The camp apparently housed Afghans, Kurds, and others. A blaze began after a fight that began yesterday afternoon, apparently, between Afghans and Kurds, which left a number of people injured with knife wounds. Sad news today that Mark Byrne, the founder and former chairman of Flagstone Re, passed away in Montreal, Canada on April 6th, 5 days ago. Byrne is survived by his wife, Rebecca, and 4 children. Byrne was one of the founders of Flagstone Re and subsequently became chairman of Haverford, a holding company for insurance interests in Bermuda, Europe, and Asia. He had been quite active, even recently, attempting to buy Sports Cover Syndicate in 2014 in Lloyd's. His father was the legendary insurance and reinsurance entrepreneur Jack Byrne, who rescued Geico from what was most likely going to be the largest insolvency in history. So our condolences to Mark's family. He was a good man. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.